Hey everybody, my name is Avialence and I want to welcome you to another episode of Ask Avi. Now, this episode, I think, is a very typical question that everyone's asking right now, which is, what are my opinions on the major press conferences of E3 2013, that being Microsoft versus Sony. Now, previously, you know that I was sitting on the Xbox One and PS4. I kind of was a little indifferent. I'm really actually just probably going to spend some money on new PC graphics card. That's it. So especially after this conference, and the conferences were both. And Sony did good for the idea. Sony did destroy Microsoft this year. I mean, it was very obvious. The fact that they came out and they announced no DRM, they support used games, they did this, that, and the other, and it was, they basically knocked Microsoft down and then kicked them while they were on the ground. And that's something that, I didn't expect them to do, but I guess that's just modern marketing. And they did very well with it. They even released a video of some of the higher ups of Sony handing each other a game, saying how easy it was to share used games, which I did find quite humorous. Now, the Sony press conference was kind of what I expected. I didn't like how they took so long to get into the games, but that's just getting picky. The one thing that really concerned me was the fact that there were games freezing on stage. Now, these were live demos. The two demos that froze up, occasionally being Destiny, which wasn't so good. The freeze ups, that is, the game was gorgeous. And then Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So when Black Flag came out, they were playing it. There were occasional freeze ups, and at first I was with my coworkers, and they were like, "Is this on the stream or what?" Because we were watching a couple different streams. They're like, "No, it's definitely the game." And you see the guy who's demoing the game actually like start shaking his head and stuff. He missed an assassination over it and a couple things, and then it actually froze. And instead of, giving them an outro or saying, "Oh, sorry, having technical difficulties," Sony actually just shut the stage down, made it black, threw Assassin's Creed music up there, and faded it out and put Watch Dogs up there. That was bad. Not just for Assassin's Creed, but for Sony as well. I don't like the fact that that's running on a PS4 and it's frame lagging. I don't like that at all. But it could have been either party, so who knows? The only reason that gave me the other thing was, or the latter, the fact that the PS4 is frame lagging, is the fact that Destiny started freezing up at the beginning of the presentation. Now, it happened 3 times with Destiny. They were minor freeze ups. Well, the first 2 were minor. The last one was actually quite a while when he landed out of the dropship. And I know these weren't due to live streams again because I had all my coworkers watching. And we were all very concerned about that. We were like, I don't know if I like the fact that it's freezing up so much. But whatever, right? I mean, that's there. And based on the end of that presentation where Sony just tormented Microsoft and threw Destiny out there, they won. Now, as far as the tear up goes, I mean, I consider it unprofessional. Obviously, that's not the way the world works now, because I know a lot of people have a different opinion on that. Now, I did consider it unprofessional. I was just shaking my head the whole time because Microsoft was getting destroyed, which is unfortunate. I like Microsoft, but they sucked this year. I mean, it's that simple. They showed a bunch of TV, and then when it came to E3, they showed Halo 5, which we knew was coming, and a fighting game. That's honestly like the 2 most memorable moments I can see out of there. The fighting game because people made fun of it. It just sucked to see that happen to Microsoft. I thought they would have had more to bring to the table, but it was very obvious that Sony had deeper pockets or something this year and really made some connections because they had tons of games on their stage. Now, the big thing with Microsoft that I was a little weirded out by, and maybe this is just me, but Halo 5 came up, and I wanted to know why Chief was wearing a cape cloak. I thought they were trying to make it look like Destiny, but that's just me. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Halo 5. I did enjoy the presentation on that. And then also I got a kick out of Destiny. Destiny was gorgeous, guys. I mean, really good. It was a stage demo, and since it's very public and very, open with loot and upgrades and stuff like that, it'll be interesting to see if that's how the actual game plays. And if it does, then they have a winner on their hands. I'm really excited for Destiny after seeing that video. I wasn't really before, but it feels like something I can really get behind. So I'm stoked for Destiny. Now, As far as the other two conferences, Ubisoft's was too much Just Dance and not enough Assassin's Creed. They had a couple great cinematic trailers, like the Assassin's Creed one, and they presented the new Tom Clancy game, which I wish was Rainbow Six Patriots, but obviously it's not. It's Division. Again, with MMOs, it could be great if they do it right, and I'm sick of saying that, but that's exactly what it is. Ubisoft again didn't really catch my eye. It's exactly what I expected. Now, what did catch my eye, guys, in my personal the best press conference of E3 was EA's, and I say that very hesitantly because I'm not used to saying it. EA blew me away. There were two things that got me right off the bat. That was Star Wars Battlefront, unveiled by DICE. I was watching the trailer. I thought it was actually DLC for Battlefield, where it's like, get this exclusive backpack. And when a snowspeeder crashed in the ground, I flip shit. I was freaking out. I almost backflipped out of this desk chair that I'm sitting in right now. Literally, I was watching the stream right there, and it was awesome. I freaked out. I remember calling some coworkers, and just all of us were freaking out on the phone and on Skype. That was the highlight of the show, and it was 23 seconds long. That was my E3 2013. Now, that being said, Battlefield 4 was an amazing presentation. They showed off multiplayer via trailer, and it looks gorgeous, guys. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I've always been a Battlefield fan over Call of Duty. Call of Duty Ghosts had that little pre-E3 thingy that I didn't enjoy. I mean, it was a typical Call of Duty demo. Single player this, single player that, single player this. They showed the dog, which was basically a UAV, but a dog now. And then the graphics looked pretty, but the animations looked the same. The rifle he was carrying, the M4, was actually the same model used in previous games. So I was really just like laughing through the Call of Duty presentation. I don't mean to be rude, but it's just the fact that they don't know how to do anything creatively anymore, which is what really gets me. They've upped the graphics, kudos, but where's the creativity? And it's just simply not there. When I put that next to games like Destiny and games like that Order 1886 was amazing. Vampire and werewolf hunting in a steampunk-themed universe. I mean, that was amazing. And it really peeves me that those games aren't the ones that are going to be the most successful because everyone loves Call of Duty. I am so excited for Destiny. They had an amazing presentation. I loved how it swapped between third and first person animations. I mean, all of that. It was gorgeous. The dialogue was a little cheesy, but the biggest thing about Destiny that I liked is seamless drop in and drop out. That was cool. But when you drop in, the dropship actually drops the character in the game. I thought that was amazing. It'd be interesting to see if the dropship actually picks you up when you leave, and also see it from that person's perspective, which I think would be amazing. But who knows? So it'd be interesting to see that. Who knows? I guess who knows? What am I saying? It'd be interesting to see kind of what comes out of these later down the road. A lot of titles were not really there. I mean, we got a new gameplay trailer from The Elder Scrolls Online, which is coming to consoles. What? That announcement's not good, guys, because that means they're going to dumb down the PC version, which I hate. I don't like how it's coming to the Xbox One and the PS4. I think it's stupid. I think it should be PC. But hey, I guess we're on this new trip where everyone wants to be like Defiance and hopefully not fail just as bad. But who knows? I mean, they better not screw it up. So I'm still excited for The Elder Scrolls Online. I wanted to see more, but unfortunately there's not much to see. Thief looked great. There were a lot of games that looked great, but I mean, it's nothing new and creative that blows my mind. If I had to pick 5 highlights from what I've seen at E3 so far, it would definitely be number 1, Battlefront 3 all the way. Number 1, Battlefront, Star Wars Battle, whatever it's going to be, that's number 1. 2, Battlefield 4. Gorgeous. Cannot wait to have my Battlefield reinvigorated. 3 would definitely be, and I know this sounds stupid, I love seeing Warframe there. I love Warframe. I like seeing it there, and it's exciting to see it there. 4 is definitely going to be Destiny. Destiny was gorgeous, and I can't wait to see more of it. Hopefully get hands-on and stuff like that. And then, of course, 5, Elder Scrolls Online. I'm so mad that the demo is exclusively on the PS4, I think, the beta or whatever. I think that's absolute crap, but whatever. I'm just going to play it on the PC anyway, like it should have stayed, but hey, that's just me. So who knows? But those are definitely the top 5 things that I would see out of the show. As far as everyone's been asking me, you gonna buy a PlayStation now? And it was $100 cheaper and this, that, and the other. And I'm just gonna buy a new graphics card and I'm just gonna play on the PC because mine runs better than both of those consoles put together. That's simple. Will I buy them later down the road? Absolutely. But I mean, a lot of titles aren't even coming out to early 2014 anyway. There weren't a lot of launch titles for either, which is very disappointing. I mean, Watch Dogs looks great and stuff like that. I'm honestly probably just going to buy the Xbox One because I like Xbox, I like Microsoft, and I'm afraid that Sony's going to put an HDMI blocker in their stupid freaking console again. I know you guys want to see The Last of Us. I spent 8 hours today trying to get around that HDMI blocker, and I can't. And I'm furious that I can't do it. So, there's not much I can do. I'm going to try again tomorrow, but I hate the fact that Sony does stuff like that. So it'll be Xbox One. I'll pick up the PS4 next year, probably next summer. Catch up on my exclusives and do some work. So that's about it, guys. That's E3 press conferences in a nutshell. I hope I answered any questions you guys may have had for me or any opinions you wanted to hear. If not, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will answer them next time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching Ask Avi. This is a new show. It's a question and answer show, so I depend on your questions. So feel free to leave questions in the comments below. You can also leave them on my Facebook page at facebook.com/avialence.fanpage, or you can tweet them at Avialence. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I got a new fancy boom mic. Woo! Boom stand, which is nice. So things are stepping up here. But I hope you guys enjoy the show. And if you remember, or if you did rather, feel free to like it, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe. I'm looking forward to Ask Avi this Friday. It'll probably be covering The Last of Us. Who knows? But I'll talk to you guys then. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.